How's it going, guys? Bring your platoon here, and welcome back to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'm going to be in the Tier 8 Premium French medium tank. Might as well be a light tank, but it doesn't have the concealment for it. The AMX CDC. This tank has a record of no armor. It's got the fastest acceleration in the game, but its terrain resistance is ass. And possibly the worst in the game. So, GG Wargaming. Well done. I add on this thing the 105 octane. You know what? Instead of going into that first, let's just talk about the tank. No armor. Got that? Good. Remember it. It has a 90mm on it. Your standard pen for your base AP your base pen for your AP rounds is 212. Your premium APCR pen is 259, and your high explosives are 45 pen, which do 320 instead of the standard 90mm 240. But they're not worth using, so moving on. Unless it's against like Borsigs and stuff like that. But moving on, regardless. Traverse speed, 40 degrees a second for the tracks. Traverse speed for the turret is 38 degrees a second. View range is 390. Your accuracy is 0.34. Aim time is 2.2. That could be a little bit lower. I'm not sure if you care about the engine horsepower, but it's 1200. Very, very much for how little this thing fucking weighs. Or how little armor it has. I use optics, a vertical stabilizer, and vents on this thing just to help out the gun stats a little bit more and max out the view range, as I do have all the view range perks as well as camouflage perks. I hope you will too. And speaking of camouflage, it is 49 concealment rating out of 100. Not bad, not great. Its mobility is 6. Well, you know how fucking fast it is. No, you don't. Let me explain. Max speed is 57 kilometers per hour. Its reverse speed is fucking, I don't know. It doesn't say. The reload time, I tried consumables on this thing. You really don't need consumables, just because the gun is decent enough as it is with its 0.34 accuracy. It's already extremely accurate. However, you will need the, once again, I bring it up, the 105 octane gas, which adds 10% engine power and turret traverse speed for the course of the battle. The reason I have that on is, again, the terrain resistance for the tracks is ass. If you go in the water, you're going to barely be able to turn the vehicle. And a lot of light tanks don't have this problem, but this, well, a lot of mediums and light tanks, respectively, don't have this problem, but this one does. Very much so. It's very ass in anything regular, or anything other than regular terrain. Like, hard terrain is fine. Anything besides that, you're going to notice a huge difference in your traverse speed. It is just exceedingly bad. It looks like the reverse speed is actually 25 kilometers an hour, which isn't bad, or 23, something like that. I was going downhill, so I don't know. How to play this thing effectively. Go with the team. Spot for your team. Make sure if all of your team is looking one way, you go underneath a ridgeline and force the enemies to come to you. And when they do, you track them, and your team molests them. Assuming, of course, that they know how to fire their guns. I was completely fine taking damage from that IS-3 there. Fortunately for me, it didn't happen. And then I'm noticing our team is pushing all the way up to the E line on the other side, so I'm like, you know what? I think now's a good time for a push. I could probably put in a shell here, and I do. Yay for me. I could have maybe reloaded a second shot there, but I'm just like, fuck this. I'm not gonna spend any more time just dipping over this ridgeline. This guy is right out in the open. Their other light tank is falling back and reloading. I'll just take this time to get some free shots into this Pershing. That one missed. That'll happen because, you know, RNG. But yeah, it was a pretty big aiming bloom to begin with, so I'm really not going to complain about that one. Spotting all this damage being done to the Pershing, he keeps backing up. I'm really fortunate that he's not looking at me and focusing on me at all. But your standard pen is great for anything in your own tier, and your speed is enough to, like, dick over several higher tiered vehicles, as they won't be able to do much about you encircling them. Like, I say that right after I got over telling you how bad the terrain resistance is. So, yeah, if they're in like a watery or swampy area, or just anything with like dense grass, you're not going to turn very well. Your turning is basically going to be minimized to that of, I don't know, a mouse. It's unbelievably bad. And I'm just keep putting shot into these guys, and they're still not focusing me down for whatever reason. I'm still full health. My god. Do I get through this entire match without... Oh, that would have been great if I fucking tracked him there. I think I'd get away with this game with full health. Do I? Oh no! My perfect record! Oh well. So, yeah, that is a relatively 5,000 combined damage game in AMX CDC, and I don't think I fired any premium there. I may have. I wasn't really paying attention. Still going on the machine contract. I'm just going to stop saying that every game because it honestly gets annoying, even with me saying it over and over again. But yeah, that's the game. Got an ace tanker for that, and I'm back up to the 2 Marks of Excellence bar, which is great. If you can do 3,000 damage in this thing every game, you're pretty much set. I think that's actually what you need to 3-mark it, but I will double check because I don't like to be inaccurate. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. But first... Oh, sorry, it's 2,700 damage to 3-mark this thing. Well, 2,708 damage if you want to be precise. But yes, what I said previous. Have a good one.